Hi guys, it's Kristiii and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm back with another store-bought slime review. You guys love the video I posted about a week ago, so I thought I'd come back with another one. So for today's video, we're going to be reviewing slimes I purchased from Target versus Five Below versus Walmart and seeing which store has the better slimes. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys again for supporting my slime shop. We still have some slimes in stock, so if you guys want to check everything out, link will be in the description box below, or you can go to boaboutslimes.com. Don't forget to check out our keychain section and our plushie section on there because we're always adding new items and a lot of items are selling out quick, so definitely check it out. And for today's post notification shout out, there are two of you guys, and the first one goes out to Adriana M and Kayla the Hufflepuff. Thank you guys so much for having your post notifications on. And if you guys want to get shouted out in my next video, make sure you click the little bell after you subscribe and comment down below when you have done that. And I'm gonna keep this intro nice and short for you guys, so let's get right into the first slime. Woo! Starting off today's video, we have our Walmart slimes. I found a brand new fizzle slime. This is a 6.7 ounce container for around $5, and I love how they include a mystery charm, so I got a cute little crab, so adorable. This one is watermelon scented, and you guys know that I'm obsessed with these fizzle slimes from Compound Kings. So first impressions with this one, it definitely didn't wow me like the other fizzle slimes for some reason. When I was taking the slime out of the container, it felt a little tough to stretch at first. It definitely feels like it has a slightly different texture. The more I played with this slime though, the stretchier it got, and it started to feel more like the previous fizzle slimes. I bought a few other scents from this release because they released around 6 different kinds, so I'm gonna have to test them out and see if they're similar. I do love the scent of this one though. It is a strong, sweet, juicy watermelon scent. It's amazing. Next up from Walmart, we have another slime from Compound Kings. This is their shiny star slime, and it was around $3 for 5.64 ounces of slime. Right when I opened the container, I noticed the foam stars that came with this slime were a little bit dirty, but one in particular looked like it was covered in something. I'm hoping it's not mold, but it kind of looks like it. It also came with a bag of star add-ins that I just added into the slime. I didn't want to take a chance with the foam stars, so I left them out. This is a pretty clear slime that starts off pretty stretchy, but after you stretch it a few times, it does start to feel a little more stiff. It's a super thick, jiggly slime with an elastic-like feel to it. If you stretch it pretty slowly, you can get a decent stretch out of it, but it's definitely not as stretchy as the fizzle slimes. It's scented with a light bubblegum scent that's very fitting for it. Honestly, if I saw this one on the shelf, I would say to pass on it, especially since the stars were dirty or had mold on it. This one wasn't worth it. So many of you guys have been requesting me to do a Mercari slime review, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Mercari is a selling app that makes it super easy to sell your items, whether they're used or new, or maybe you just outgrew them. Or if you also want to buy items at an inexpensive price, Mercari makes it super easy to browse around and you can buy pretty much anything. They have everything from electronics, outdoor supplies, slime, fidget toys, pretty much anything you can think of. Mercari makes it super easy for anyone looking to sell items, and it even makes it a nice place for buyers because you get items at affordable prices. I have some slimes that I'm listing on the Mercari app, and I'll show you guys how easy it is to list an item. So after you download the Mercari app from the link in my bio, all you have to do is open up the app and click on the sell button at the bottom. After that, click on list an item, and then you'll just have to take a picture of the items that you're selling. Then you also have to create a title for the items, a description, and also add some hashtags. Then you're just going to want to select your category, your brand, the condition of the items, along with the color. And most importantly, you're going to want to set your price. So for these 2 slimes, I'm discounting them for only $6 for 2 slimes, which is amazing. Then after that, you just click list and you're done. But if you're not interested in selling, like I said earlier, Mercari is a great place for buyers. We're going to search for slime and just look at all of the slimes that are listed on here. You can search for anything. You can search for fidget toys, you can search for furniture, you can search for clothing. Mercari has everything for anyone. So if you guys are interested in checking out the items I listed on Mercari or want to browse around or sell your own items, definitely download the app. It's completely free to download. Link will be in the description box below for you guys. And thank you so much again to Mercari for sponsoring this video. Now back to the scheduled program. And lastly, for our Walmart slimes, we have this brand new one from Play-Doh, and it's their slime fluff. This one was $9.99 for 2.5 ounces of slime. It comes in this pretty Tiffany blue colored container, and I thought that this could either be a fluffy butter slime or a cloud slime, but boy was I wrong. This is a super lightweight and airy texture that's unscented. I reviewed a few slimes in the past similar to this texture, and I remember one of them being a cotton candy fluff slime. These almost look like they would be cloud slimes, but they're stiff in texture and you have to stretch it pretty hard to fluff it up, and it just pulls back on you almost in an elastic like way. It's a really unique texture. I wouldn't exactly call this one slime though, and for $10 I would say to pass on it. Moving on to our Target slimes, we have another one from Compound Kings. This is a glitzy bingsu slime scented like lavender. It was around $5 for 8.47 ounces of slime. Love the packaging of this one. It's a lot bigger than the other glitzy bingsu slimes I've reviewed before. This slime is a strong scent right when you open the container. It has a very floral and fragrant lavender scent. It's a refreshing scent that smells amazing. These glitzy slimes are so pretty. This one's filled with pretty glitters along with bingsu beads. They aren't the stretchiest slimes, and they definitely can't be compared to bingsu slimes you could buy from a slime shop, but for store-bought slimes, they're pretty decent. You can get some nice pops and crunches with this slime if you stretch it slowly, otherwise it will just rip apart. If you want to give this one a try, I'd say snatch it once, and if you don't like it, don't snatch it again. Next up, we have our Target slimes. This is a Goose Charm slime from Orb Slimy. It comes with a unicorn charm, and there are 12 different charms to collect, which is so neat. This one was around $5 for 5.2 ounces of slime. The slime came with a pink and purple part that were nicely separated, and it's a pretty metallic slime. The texture of this one feels similar to the shiny star slime from Compound Kings. It feels stretchy at first, and then it gets more difficult to stretch the longer you play with it. It feels like a thick, jiggly slime that doesn't have a lot of stretch to it. I reviewed a few of these slimes from Orb Slimy before, and usually they're all scented with amazing fragrant scents, but this one was unfortunately unscented. If you see this one, I would say to pass on it. And lastly, from Target, we have an unscented Nickelodeon slime smoothie from Crazy Art. This was around $5 for 10 ounces of slime. So I thought this slime looked a little strange at first, and then I read the label and saw that it's supposed to come with foam beads and a pom-pom, so I'm not really sure what happened to that part. I usually love these Nickelodeon slimes, but for some reason, this slime was pretty much melted right out of the container. I tried adding in a lot of activator, which helped at first, but it seemed like the more I played with it, the stickier it got. The texture is so stretchy though, and it's really clicky too. It has some nice bubble pops. I just wish it wasn't so sticky, but maybe it was meant to be sticky so the foam beads could help the slime. I guess I can't really judge this one because I'm missing some parts of it, but I feel like this one does have some potential. Moving on to our Five Below slimes, we have a brand new Nickelodeon slime in cookie dough from Crazy Art. This is a 7.5 ounce container for $5. I love the color of this slime. It definitely reminds me of cookie dough, and I also love the dark brown beads for added texture. This is another slime that does need to be stretched slowly to prevent it from ripping, but when you do stretch it slowly, it does have a nice stretch to it. I also love how clicky this slime is, and it has some really good bubble pops from all of the bead add-ins. lines. The container says that this slime has a fun scent, but I really couldn't smell any scent with this one. It definitely doesn't smell like cookie dough. It does have some bead fallout, but other than that, I thought this was a decent store-bought slime compared to some of the other ones in today's video. Next up, from Five Below, we have a crystal clear slime from the Concoction Factory. This slime was $1.50 for a 3.8 ounce container of slime. Right when I took the slime out of the container, I knew it wasn't going to be a slime. It is 110% a crystal clear putty. It's not stretchy and it just breaks and rips apart into chunks when you stretch it too fast. Concoction Factory, this is some false advertising. This is definitely a putty and not a slime. If you see this one, I'd say to stay away from it. And lastly, from Five Below, we have a Scentos Scented Cloud Slime in chocolate chip. This one was $3 for a 4 ounce container. These Scentos slimes have been hit or miss for me, but this one was actually pretty decent. It is pretty stretchy and it's a nice light and fluffy slime, but as you guys can see, there's a good amount of fallout from the clay chunks in it. It feels more like a cloud cream slime because it doesn't really drizzle like a cloud slime, but for a store-bought slime, I'd say that this is a pretty good texture. It does have a lot of snow fallout as well, so just be prepared for that. I also do love the scent. It has a fairly strong sweet chocolate chip scent that smells so good. The Scentos slimes always smell amazing. If you see this one, I recommend snatching it. And that's all that I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching today's video. Comment down below more stores you want to see in this series. I've been purchasing from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Claire's, Five Below, Target, Walmart, and if you guys know any other stores that sell slime, definitely let me know because I'll want to check it out. And a huge shout out again to Mercari for sponsoring today's video and making it possible. As I mentioned earlier, don't forget to check out what's left in my slime shop currently. Slimes are selling out so quick. Link will be in the description box below or go to bombaboutslimes.com. Thank you all so much for being here and being a member of the K Squad. I love you all so much and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!